Yeah.
Okay, so this is a prequel.
Happens before the first movie.
Fred Flintstone is not good. His voice is not good.
He's kind of got the look.
He's got the look.
It's definitely not as low as.
Yeah, it's not as low. And he doesn't. Yeah, that your voice is better than his voice. That was. Yeah. He's got a baby face. So Barney Rubble is
Stephen Baldwin. And he is
Barney Rubble.
Viva Los Biodome.
He is Barney Rubble. And it starts off with aliens. Okay? Do you know where this is going?
Kazoo.
Yeah. He is sent to Earth to detail the Earthlings' mating rituals.
This is a kids' movie. Barney and Fred, they have to study for a test, and then they graduate.
Yeah.
For some reason.
They pass the finals. Fred's on his brontosaurus.
But
backhoe.
The brontosaurus is not a real brontosaurus.
Yeah, it was a mechanical brontosaurus used for testing purposes.
Yep.
Painted to look like a brontosaurus.
Yes. Barney says, "Did you study for the test?" And Fred goes, "See, I'm not going to study tonight. I'm going to study tomorrow morning before the test. And then that way it's all fresh in my noggin and I won't forget it all." And then Barney goes, "But Fred, the test is today." And he's like, and so Fred's doing this test with the backhoe brontosaurus, and he's supposed to drop it in a bucket or something, and he misses.
There's a scoring system.
His scoring system, yeah. And the guy's like, and then he goes, at the end of the little montage, he's like, "Guess what? You passed." And Fred goes, "Not yet, but I would do." He's not done it yet.
Not there yet.
We are 20 minutes in this movie, and he has not said yabba dabba do yet. So think about that.
Yabba dabba do.
Yep.
Because he's taking a rock to the point scoring bin, and time's called. They got a little sand, hourglass thing, and time's called. He does one of these, hits a lever, rock drops on the guy doing the test, down into the ground.
Yeah, he's basically his knees have gone into his belly.
He's like Cotton Hill,
but right before that, they cut to Barney, and he's the mechanic, and there's a sick brontosaurus.
A sick brontosaurus.
A mechanic or a vet?
And they give him a thermometer. It's this big, and he's like, and he goes, "Oh." He's like, girl. So that's what they allude to, but they never do that, which is surprising since the jokes they make in this movie.
Now he walks up to it. It's got rumbly tumbly. The dude's like, "She's gonna blow!" And instead of having like a diarrhea joke, it's just a fart joke.
Oh yeah, it farts and it blows my mind. So cuts to a wedding shower, and this girl with the most obnoxious voice. I hope you don't have to see her.
We'll probably see her.
We'll probably see her again.
Yeah.
Oven mitts!
Wilma gets her a vacuum cleaner or something, and all of a sudden, Greg from Dharma and Greg rides up on. It's
like a kangaroo.
It's like a kangaroo dinosaur. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I remember.
And
the show.
So he's on that, and he's wearing like water polo
he looks
gear,
like a jockey.
And he takes his little helmet off and comes in, and everyone's like, "Ooh, Wilma!" And apparently it's like a Titanic situation where like he's loaded and she's gonna marry him, but she doesn't love him. And
he owns half of Rock Vegas.
Half of Rock Vegas.
He graduated from. It wasn't Harvard. It's the other one.
Princeton. Went to Princeton.
Top of his class.
Top of his class, of course.
And they get into a discussion about Wilma and him.
All the women are like, "Ooh, you gonna get married soon?" And she's like, "Ah!" like Macaulay Culkin, Home Alone scream, and she goes running off.
And the lady who's having the bridal shower or baby shower, whatever it was, she does the Wilma call. Wilma!
And if they show, I think it's Wilma's mom or something. I don't know, but you're gonna be able to tell who she is. I think she's like a soap opera star, and that's your thing. So
was it Liza Minnelli?
That's what I thought, but I don't think it is
because she was the one that hung out with Michael Jackson all the time.
But this looks like somebody else.
She was in
though.
the first one.
I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. She runs to Burger King.
Yep, they didn't get the McDonald's this year.
Nope, it's BK. And it's like a Sonic boat. They're on roller skates, old timey and
the car hops.
Yeah, so they're car hops, and Wilma goes, how much is water? Because she ran away and she's doing her money, and I guess she's hungry, but water's gonna fill her up. So Betty's like, "Are you caveless?"
By the way, you skipped this. The waitress is Betty.
The waitress is Betty. And she is infinitely better than Rosie O'Donnell. I think Betty and Barney of the 20-minute scenes are the best part of this movie. If you blur Stephen Baldwin's face, I think they're the best. She looks like Betty and acts like Betty. He sounds like Barney. He's a little dumber than Barney, but sounds like Barney. His little hair is it's so douchey. But Betty's really good in this.
Wilma is from
Third Rock. She's the tall.
Oh, I remember the beastly.
Yeah. So
warrior.
Betty is from 30 Rock.
That's her.
Yeah, that's her.
Oh. The rural juror. Right. The rural juror. So Betty thinks that she's homeless because she's like, I can't go back home. But she was running away from her fiance or whatever, and there's really no reason to run away. There was never.
It wasn't like you're betrothed to him whether you like it or not.
It wasn't like it's the wedding day and you're gonna bail out. Like there's no reason she can't go home. It cuts to Barney and Fred are throwing rocks. No, they're throwing stones into the water.
Yeah.
And they're talking about how they're never going to find love. But they're like, we got it all. We're going to work in the rock quarry for the rest of our lives.
Someone to share this achievement with.
Yeah.
Who's got me, Fred? It's not like it's just going to fall in front of you.
Gazoo's UFO crashes and lands, crashes into the thing, and they pull him out. He says, "Dum dum." I swear I've never seen The Son of Mask, but the villain is the villain from Son of Mask.
Yes, now I remember. Yes. I'm pretty sure
so Gazoo is the villain from Son of Mask. You'll see.
I remember him.
He's like really.
Was he the? I think he's British in X-Men too.
Yeah.
Was he? He was in Romeo and Michelle.
It's so bad. So he is sent to observe mating rituals.
Yep. Wilma and
training.
Betty. Yeah, training.
She's now got a job at the Burger King.
Yeah.
No reason again. She's loaded.
Yeah.
But she just doesn't have money because she won't go home. It shows Fred and Barney at home, and they live together.
Yeah.
I guess they're young. They're young bachelors. They have bunk beds.
Yeah. Too wild and crazy.
They call her.
Too wild and crazy guys. Got bunk beds. Gazoo pops up, and Barney topples out of the top bunk bed.
They're not in a bunk bed. He's in a hammock.
A hammock.
And
Gazoo rolls out the top one and lands on him, and then
doggy style
fully
lands
mounted.
on him. And Gazoo says,
"I'm here." He's
like, "I'm here to watch the mating ritual." And there's a big gay joke. Yeah, exactly. And Fred goes, "We don't mate." He's like, "We do." And he's like, "So what do you mate with?" And he's like, "Girls." And he's like, "Where are the girls?" So then they decide they're gonna go on a date, or they're gonna go to Burger King to pick up chicks.
Yep.
Stumbles through any kind of anything, and somehow Betty's like, "I'll go on a date with you." Okay. And then Barney's like this.
Yeah, like
he's like tugging on his shirt.
Fred's driving his car. Betty comes up and he's just all googly eyes at her, like somehow he gets a date out of that.
So Fred is gonna go on a date with Betty. Then he tugs on Fred's shirt and he's like, "Oh," and he goes, "Oh my," and she goes, "Did your little friend want a date too?" or something really stupid, and
she looks behind her.
She looks behind him and Wilma's. So then they go on a date to a carnival.
Yeah.
In the carnival, we learn through background footage that some cavemen have evolved, some have not. We have Geico cavemen that are like the carnies. Yep. They're like the carnies. Like they're doing a ring toss around him. He's like, but Fred and Wilma and Betty and Barney are evolved, and so it's a little weird. But why did Betty go away?
There was a joke or something where Barney laughed and Betty laughed.
Yeah.
And they were like, I like your laugh. I like your laugh. Let's go. Neat. So they
based on laughter, they fall in love. Yeah. So Fred and Wilma are sitting there, and desperate Fred, who's desperate for a woman, is like, "What's your name again?" It's like, are you serious? Like, so then that's basically where we are. They're doing carnival games, and he's winning, and she's playing too and winning, and that's where we are. So
he bowled a strike. That's where we ended up.
He bowled a strike.
He
didn't do that, I don't think.
He did? She made a joke about bowling at one point, which was kind of like, oh, this is going to happen.
This is going to happen.
That was a good shot, wasn't it?
How do they have balloons?
Slate shot. Oh, shit.
He didn't get a strike.
Come on, do it. Do it.
There's Dino.
Fred, would you mind if I left with Betty?
Oh, not at all, buddy. Hey, take the car.
Thanks, pal. Thanks a bunch. She says she wants to go back to our place and cook me breakfast. I don't know what we're going to do until then. But you know I can't turn down a good meal.
This is a kid's movie.
Sure,
I don't know what he's going to do.
I'm ignoring you right now.
What did you say?
I said, I'm adoring you right now.
No one can see him. Besides Fred and Barney. It's on his lap? Really?
Oh.
That was clearly a dick joke.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that a puppet or that's CG? That's CG. Ugh.
That's
the genius
that
of the first one.
It was a puppet.
The first one was a puppet. Like
they had some CG.
They did, but not much.
But like this part CG, but that
like when Dino came out of that was puppet.
Oh, okay.
So it looks like both.
Oh snap!
Dino to the rescue.
Good job, Dino. Thanks so much. So he shook hands. They got close, and then he went full on makeout.
A Pangean kiss.
They wanted it
because it's not French. There's no France.
There is no France.
Oh, I get it. That's his first yabba dabba do.
That's their house in the show.
Why are Fred? There's a Fred and Wilma cutout. And one of the jokes about the first one was when they took a picture.
Yeah.
It was the cartoon version of them. God, this is our first date.
They'll be on their age. They're having children already.
I'm gonna ask her to marry me.
You know, there are a couple things about me I haven't gotten around to telling you guys yet. Welcome to Slag Hoople Manor.
Your house has a name?
They have false sleeves. Does he have a butterfly? And he's got a regular tie. What's going on back there?
A girl like this is used to the best of everything. To assume. Hey,
what are you doing? Is that Harold?
It
is Harold. I didn't even see his face, but I know it's Harold.
The orangutan is treated with more respect than the Neanderthals.
I'd like you to meet my new boyfriend, Fred.
Cavalry, mount up. We're moving out.
Mental illness is not funny.
I'm glad her dad's crazy though.
Mental illness is not a joke.
You look lovelier than ever.
Wilma's date works
at the quarry.
What?
I get that's how he feels, but did he physically have to get small?
Oh,
Wow. Well, there it is.
Just because you pretended to be poor, and I took you in, and I felt sorry for you. Why would that make me mad?
Daddy, it's your birthday.
It is?
what? I didn't
And
catch that.
The backdrop from TV's Dinosaurs?
It's probably is. Probably didn't put much effort into this.
Volcano?
Sure are beautiful pearls.
Thank you, Fred.
They look really expensive.
At some point, the mom's gonna say that Fred stole something.
A loving wife and the most beautiful daughter the world has ever seen.
So they're not even dating. Why were they freaking out? Why was she freaking out about the wedding?
You know, I never been inside a place this big without paying admission.
There is no difference between the Colonel and Fred. And they are acting so terrible to Fred.
They're going to blame this on Fred.
It's Fred's dog.
Yeah.
Dino.
Actually, wasn't it hers?
No.
Oh.
They won it at the carnival.
Yeah.
Is the movie over? Oh, wait, they haven't gotten to Vegas yet.
And just to show that there are no hard feelings, I'd like to invite the four of you to the opening of my new casino in Rock Vegas. You lovebirds can take in the sights, relax in the luxury accommodations, and enjoy the
Barney,
opening night
that's
concert gala.
Rock Vegas, eh?
But she's rich. And she just said she doesn't care about all this stuff.
It's Fred. He's a caveman.
There's cowboys.
Only people take cartoon movies more serious.
The Black Driver, did you see that? This is not good. Has anybody complained about this movie before?
Well, he's the
Has
best
anyone
driver
complained?
they could get.
Wilhelm.
Whoa! He's not that big. Oh my god!
Look at that martini glass.
We haven't gotten to the music yet. Maybe that will play.
Earth Angel, will you
Because
be
there's an Asian fella right in the background.
Okay.
Even is that Fred in the background? He looks like a better Fred.
He does look like a better Fred.
But he's an older Fred.
Come on in. She can make it.
Where are we watching again?
Viva Rock Vegas.
This doesn't even look like a Flintstones movie. Okay, look, I just gotta say, just looking at the guy with the guitar and the piano and the drums.
Okay, hold on. What do you have to say? Please tell me. Please tell me. Come on.
I expect one of them to go, Chuck! I'm sorry, Rock Berry! You know that prehistoric sound you were looking for? Well, listen to this!
Thank you so much for saying that, because we made that joke.
We did?
Yes, I just made
What is it, Rocky Be Good?
The guy behind the guitars is not Fred.
That's not Fred?
He looks better than
That
Fred.
looks just like Fred. That's who I assume
He's probably
Fred Flintstone is.
He's probably the guy who originally had it.
This movie's a prequel.
Yeah.
Oh.
We
How
have that
bad is
moment.